very primitive. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Primal. Yeah. Primal, that's what it was.
Primitive primal.
This is one of the oldest sports that's been around. People have been doing hand-to-hand combat for centuries. They fight each other in wars and animals, and it's just something that humans have had to master over the years. So it's an art form. All of the fighting arts are an art form that have been around since humanity, since the beginning of humanity. So we use boxing for a couple of different reasons. If you think about a fighter, if you think about a boxer or any sort of martial artist, boxers train to not master a stick or a racket or a ball, but they use training techniques to master their own bodies. So fighters are training for optimal balance. They're training for agility, hand-eye coordination, muscular endurance, cardio endurance, focus. All of these different movement patterns all have to come together to be a good boxer. And coincidentally, a lot of those same issues that fighters are training for are issues that people with Parkinson's disease have. So we're using boxing and all of these different elements to help combat some symptoms for people. And without talking about the Parkinson's so much, we're talking about the Parkinson's class, but when we get to the boxing elements, a lot of times they're training for things they don't even realize that they're doing. So they're working on all these boxing elements, and we kind of take them out of the realm of Parkinson's for a while, and we teach them to fight. We teach them like they're getting ready for a real fight, with the exception of actually hitting each other. And so it's something different to focus on than we're working on your posture, or we're working on your hand-eye coordination because you have Parkinson's. No, we're working on the speed bag, we're working on footwork patterns, so it kind of gets them out of that element a little bit. We also talked about, Liz Zauber talked about the intensity factor. We know that forced, intense exercise can do Parkinson's a lot of good. We know that if we're pushing someone out of their comfort level a little bit, then that's what we know scientifically seems to be helping prolong some of these symptoms. So I want you to come over to this computer for a minute and show you a really cool article that we found. It's